I just hate because I'm gonna start off regular. I'm gonna be like, "Hello and welcome." It's like, fuck, man. I want to do something different.
You could be like, "Welcome to Jack Harlow's fucking trash."
Oh man. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Time Flies podcast. I am, of course, your host, Dariel. If you are viewing this on YouTube, first and foremost, thank you very much for your time and energy. But you can also see that we have a new member of the Time Flies gang. I got my guy Neil right here.
Yo.
Neil, what's good, my boy? How you doing, yo?
Yo, same shit, different toilet, bro.
Same
Just
shit,
out here
different
just
toilet.
out here working on social media. I'm glad it's getting nicer out.
Facts.
Motherfucker driving around, smoking some loud, listening to some music. You know how I go.
Sunlight being outside longer than 5 o'clock.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Right?
I can't stand that rain.
Just a little background into my guest right here, my first time guest, Neil. So we actually played college ball together at Malloy College. Shout out Malloy Lions. We played college together for a couple years, couple seasons, and we just really hit it off. We realized we had a lot of the same things in common, especially music. We'd always be talking about new songs that are dropping, who killed who watched who on what track. But yeah, man, we have a lot of things in common. Sports, obviously, because we played ball together. But yeah, like I said, music is definitely one of the ones. And for today's episode, we are talking about someone very specific. We're going to get into the shits. We're going to give our takes. We're going to give our thoughts. Everything. So, Neil, you ready, my guy?
Yo, I'm ready, bro.
You ready?
You better get into it, bro. If people get mad.
Pause. But yeah. You
Get
better
into it.
Alright, bet.
I can't get away with nothing. I'm watching it this episode. I'm watching it.
Alright, let's get into it. So for today's episode, we are talking about Jack Harlow and his brand new album, Come Home, The Kids Miss You. That's right, that's the name of it, I believe. Alright, man, so go ahead, get your shit off, bro. Just get your shit off, because we've been talking offline, and just get your shit off. What do you think overall? Just overall.
Overall.
Yeah.
Overall. What's the name of the album? What's the name of the album again?
Come Home, The Kids Miss You.
Come Home, the kids don't. I don't think the kids miss them.
No.
Number one.
What about the album title? You don't think that's fire? I think the album title is kind of fire. The title itself, just the title itself.
All right, for him to be this big artist that they're trying to make him out to be, right? Let's just start. I'm gonna build it up to the music. Let's just start with this. Let's start with the cover. Let's start with the cover art, right?
What happened?
He's supposed to be this big artist, right?
You don't even like the cover art?
And this costs $5, bro. This costs $5. The most expensive thing here is the mic. I respect it. He's a high value artist. There you go. This, that, and the third. What sneakers are those, bro?
I don't know. No, I don't know, but they're probably some Gucci, Louis Vuitton joints.
To be honest with you, those might be the Shacks from Paradise.
I'm crying.
I'm dead ass. Those might be the Mulberries.
Damn.
That were 15.
Facts.
Those might be the Mulberries.
$15. I remember that joint.
Those
Yo,
might be the
you
Mulberries.
are
Okay.
roasting my boy right now.
All right, no. But for real though, I feel like a lot of artists don't put time and effort into like cover art anymore. I don't understand.
100%.
Like I don't even understand what this is supposed to mean. Like I can't even guess what
Yeah,
this is supposed to mean. Like
yeah, I mean, I don't really know exactly what it's supposed to mean as well. But I mean, I don't know, man. I just think I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe he just wanted the cover art, so he was like, fuck it, let's just do this. Mm-hmm. Or maybe there's something symbolic for this. I'm not sure. But I mean, I didn't mind the cover art.
I mean, it honestly it kind of leads into why I think the music like the way it is.
All right, so talk to me. Tell me about the music. What you like, what you didn't like. Just anything you want to go, anywhere you want to go.
Getting the Drake feature is too soon.
Right?
Way too soon.
I'm with you on that, dog.
Only because it is. He tries to be Jack Harlow wants to be like a bar artist. Like he wants to spit bars. He doesn't want to be like a swag rapper like Gunna. 100%. He doesn't want to be a Uzi type of rapper. He's not that type. He wants to be introspective. I got the bars. I'm talking about life.
100%.
You go and get the best guy of all time. Him and Jay are the best. Jay talks more about like he brings the drug game into real life, right?
Of course.
But Drake just talking about life itself, best of all time.
That's debatable, but I feel where you're going.
Just to talk about life with the bars. Just to talk about life with the bars. You go and get him, and he just washes.
Nah, he annihilates Jack Harlow.
I skip Harlow's verse.
You went straight to Drake's verse when you heard that song.
I just skipped the verse.
That's crazy.
There's no way.
So this is gonna lead me into my question that I'm gonna ask you. And we've been talking offline, and I told you before we did this podcast, I was like, yo, I want to ask you a question. I'm gonna hold it for the podcast, but it's kind of in line with what you're saying. As far as me and the album, because I told you, we were talking offline, and I told you this, that when I listen to music for the first time, what my ear gravitates towards is actually the beat first.
Yeah.
The beat first, and then I have to go back into it to see what the artist is saying, what he's spitting, all that joint. So if I'm judging the album specifically like that, just beats, this album is actually fire.
Yeah.
The beats are sick on this album, bro.
Production value is crazy. He got this is the thing. The production better have been fire because that would have shined DJ Drama. You're not even doing your job, bro.
That's a fact.
DJ Drama spent a lot. I think he's on Atlantic Records. Atlantic Records spent a lot, bro. Did you see him and Drake chilling at Winston Churchill's or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, it's like the Derby. No, the horses stuff, right?
These motherfuckers is with the jockeys and all that, the little motherfuckers, right? And so Drewski's there. Drewski is getting paid by Atlantic Records to be there. There's no way he's doing that for free. He's getting paid by Atlantic Records to be there. He's getting a check, which he should. Drewski funny as shit. Drewski's getting a check. Drake's getting a crazy check. Drake's getting $500K to be there.
So you don't think Drake is doing that just out of like trying to push Jack Harlow forward? He's like, nah, I'm getting a check for this.
No. But it's not. This is the thing. It's not coming out of Jack Harlow's pocket.
No,
it's coming out of Atlantic's budget. He's knocking him over the head. Crazy.
So what about that whole Drake and Jack Harlow going on vacation like a month prior to the album dropping? You think
That's Jack Harlow's recording budget. That's in his recording budget. Yo, we'll send you guys to the Bahamas and y'all can record the song there, and then y'all could do whatever you want. So let's invite these girls. That's how that shit worked. Like that, all of that stuff. Those artists. I mean, the artists are not spending the bread. They're straight up. That's a straight up Atlantic Records paying. I bet you his budget is probably like
stupid. It's stupid.
It's probably 5 to 10 mil for the budget for this album. The budget for this album because Drake alone, bro, a Drake feature alone is gonna run you a mil, probably 1.5. Right? Then you have him in your music video. That's another whatever the fuck his fee is.
What music video?
That's what they were filming.
They're gonna drop it
at Winston Churchill's, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, and he also got other people. He got Pharrell on this joint. Oh, okay. So we're talking about the music now. So. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, if I'm judging this album strictly off of beats, this album is fucking fire. Now, I want to ask you the question, but I want to get through one thing first. Okay, let's talk about the features on this album.
Yeah.
You got Pharrell. I like that song. What do you think about that song?
No.
Damn, really?
I don't know. No. I'm a harsh critic on no.
Pharrell produced and Pharrell songs.
Yeah, like you got a Pharrell song, you gotta go harder than that.
I know what you're gonna say. I was gonna pause.
Yeah. You see, I'm on my toes
all
now.
Your words,
watching all. I'm on my toes. P's.
My man, right?
Skateboard P's and Q's.
Right. Okay, so I mean, I like the song. All right, you didn't like it, and then I'm pretty sure we both agree on this one. The Justin Timberlake song.
You know what it is? It's not like, oh, that shit's fire. It's cool. That's a cool song. Like you put that on, you could just you're driving, you don't mind that shit's on. That shit's you're bopping. It has a bop to it.
But it's a good song.
It's a great. You better if you get Justin Timberlake. He's the Justin Timberlake's the savages of all time.
That's a big facts, but you're right because you're literally about to say that if you get Justin Timberlake, the song better be fire, right?
Yeah.
But let's think about this. What are we judging Justin Timberlake on prior to literally listening to that song?
What music are we judging Justin Timberlake on?
Yes.
His trash Man in the Woods.
Exactly. His super duper trash, like, why did you make it? I'm sorry, JT. We love you, but that album was, bruh.
This is him in the woods.
Exactly. Look at my name right here, dog. Yo, that album was no bueno, my guy. It was bad.
And that's back to cover art. My man's in the woods.
Yeah, I guess he was going for like a different sound, but that's what I'm saying. Like listening to Justin Timberlake for the first time on this song, since that album, I was like, "This is it." I'm like, "Yes, this is what we wanted to hear." Hopefully, in the future, we get a fully developed album like that. But
that shit was cool. That shit, I only listened to it. I only listened to it a couple times. Good things, bad days. That melody's fine.
Yeah, no, that song was fire. He was floating on that song. So yeah, JT, Pharrell, and then he also has Snoop Dogg comes up in one of the songs. I think it's in the second track. It's called Yellow Heart Leezy, some shit like that. He comes up on the song. He's like he doesn't rap, but he's like talking.
So this is the thing. Sometimes with music, I might miss a couple things because I'll put the song on, unless I really really like the artist. I'll put the song on and skip to like 30 seconds. Like I'll skip in the song if I'm just trying to get through the album, see what songs are fire, see what songs have a vibe.
You do that on the first listen?
Yeah, if unless it's an artist I really like. Bad Bunny, all day. 0 to 6 minute song. Mucha novia. That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead, get your Spanish off, my
bro.
Get your Spanish
let me tell you something right now. Mucha novia, motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. But no, for real.
God.
Yeah, there's only a couple songs I liked off this album. Definitely only a couple.
I also wanted to highlight another song, Poison with Lil Wayne. The second half. When the beat switches,
it's really good. I don't understand what happened in the first half.
Me neither. But I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's straight because like I don't know, like this album was good for me. It was cool, but there are certain things about it where I'm like, I don't know if he hit it. I don't know if he got it.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Everything is happening this is what happens with artists, bro. Nowadays, when people try to blow them up too quick. He was projected. This is not my opinion. He was projected to sell $150 or something like that and he sold $120 because word of mouth got around from the people because that's how like NBA YoungBoy sells so much, bro. It's with the people. Like he doesn't have radio songs at all. NBA YoungBoy is never on the radio, but he's the biggest streaming artist on YouTube. This, that, and the third. He was projected to do $150. He did $120. The word got around. This shit is mid, and it is mid because if you think about it, right. NBA YoungBoy is probably, his recording budget's probably like whatever the fuck it is. He had an album where he had no features on that shit. And then he gets like,
Where does he sign to? NBA YoungBoy, do you know?
Atlantic, he's trying to get off.
Oh, he's trying to get off, really?
He's trying to get off. They're trying to re-sign him. He's like, he came out with like a voice memo or some shit. He's like, fuck no, put that.
I'm crying.
But yeah, so when you have a big budget like this with Jack Harlow's album, fucking $5 to $10 million, you have Pharrell, right? You named Pharrell. You brought up Justin Timberlake. Yo, shout out Alpha Dog. Justin Timberlake's the GOAT.
Great movie.
That movie, bro. We could do an Alpha Dog, but that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
That movie's dope. We should.
Justin Timberlake's the GOAT. So you got Pharrell on it and in production. You got Drake. Yeah. You got a video with Drake.
Yeah.
Radio alone. Bro. Your budget's way too big for your album to be this mid. That's the thing.
Yeah, man. This finally leads into the question I've been telling you that I'm gonna ask you on the pod.
Yeah.
I know what your answer is gonna be. So this album is mid. Are we sure he can rap?
He can rap, and this is the thing. He's watering it down.
What do you mean?
He's watering it down. Have you ever? There's a song that he has. He has two songs where I thought, bro, at one point before maybe he was with DJ Drama at the time.
You still with him? What are you talking about?
No. So before, like when I was listening to him prior, like 2 or 3 years ago, I was listening to Jack Harlow. He has a song with Shy the Prince called
Sci-Hi the Prince?
Sci-Hi the Prince, bro.
Sci-Hi's
this is what I'm saying.
Alien, dog.
Bro, this is what I'm saying.
Sci-Hi's
he
an
keeps
alien.
up with Sci-Hi on the song. It's called Drip Drop. Drip dropping. Got this shit popping.
Serious?
Bro, he actually keeps up with Sci-Hi. He has that song and he has another song that I'm forgetting. I was literally like, yo, Jack Harlow's gonna cure racism. That's literally what I was saying, bro. He has a music video. He has a music video where he got the Tylers. He's got the Brads and Chads chilling with Daryl and goddamn Jerome and goddamn Shaquana. He's got all of them. He's got the mix of people in Kentucky. You know, probably
all walks of life, just fucking
all walks of life in the same music video. I'm forgetting the name of the song. The song is fire. Listen to his. This is what happened on this was commercial shit. The songs do sound commercial as fuck. They sound when you go to Justin Timberlake, that's commercial, bro. So the songs are good if you're talking about like on the commercial level, but go listen to his tracks prior. He's actually spitting like he's actually nice. So like
you talking about like kind of before he popped off, like kind of around that time, like when he was known but not really known.
Known but not really known, bro.
Honestly,
he's got bars, bro.
Yeah, I didn't. To be honest with you, bro, like I didn't really listen to Jack Harlow before this album. And one thing I forgot to highlight is that this album dropping the week prior, there was a lot of noise. Like everything, other podcasts on the internet. I'm just seeing a lot of Jack Harlow content, and I'm like, kind of what you're saying. I'm like, yo, they're putting a lot behind this guy. which made me listen to the album. So they kind of did their job.
Oh yeah, they did a great job.
But before this album, I wasn't really checking for him. I did listen to his previous album, his debut, I believe. I forgot what it was called. He has a joint with Bryson Tiller, my boy.
That song, I think I know what song you're talking about. That song's good too.
That song is fire, dog.
Yeah.
The song is fire. But anyway, that's the only song that I remember from the album because Bryson, the GOAT.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's just this album just like again, it leads me to the question: are we sure he can rap? You're saying he watered it down, but like listening to the album, I'm like, yo, you could go in more. Like it's like he wants to, but he holds himself back, which goes in line with what you're saying. He watered it down.
He watered it down, bro.
Yeah, bro. Every song, I'm like, okay, he's about to go in, and then he just doesn't.
And this is the thing. This is the thing too. Let's go back to Get Rich or Die Trying, right?
Are we going back to 50 days?
I'll tell you why. 50 ain't have no bars. He never said like or ass. The motherfucker got no similes, no metaphors in his bars, right?
That's fact.
But that's one of the, I know every single word to every single song on that album. There's only a couple albums I have that for. There's only like 5. There's only 5 albums I know every single song. I can listen to every single song, no skips, all that, right? He has no bars, but that shit is fire, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Jack Harlow on this waters it down. He hasn't perfected how to water it down and still make heat. That's one of the talents that makes you a super duper star, which like only a couple people have. Like they can water it down and still make it heat. Like
Drake is probably the master at that.
Watering it down, making it heat. Yeah, Drake could do it. You know what I'm saying? Only the super duper stars. You know what I mean? Future actually is one that doesn't water it down. He's a super duper star. He don't water that shit down for nothing.
That's a fact. He doesn't. No, that's actually a really good point. So if we're going off what you're saying that he doesn't know how to water it down yet, okay. So let's take it from there.
Mm-hmm.
This is his second studio album.
Mm-hmm.
So the feeling I'm getting from you is like he's learning, he's finding stuff out. He's learning as he goes.
Yeah, he's learning, and I wouldn't even be surprised. This is a complete guess. I wouldn't be surprised if his team changed. His team around him changed. Like maybe the people in the studio changed. So it's putting more pressure on him, less pressure. I don't know what it was, but he's not rapping like Sahai's on the record. The Drake record's just not fair. Those bars, Jack Harlow's bars might be alright, but Drake is. Come on, bro. Yeah, he's sending shots at Push.
Facts.
He's sending. He's just too good at twisting his rich ass life.
So Jack Harlow, I believe he was on Power 105, and he said that after listening to the Drake verse, he added another verse. I don't know if you heard about that. You probably did.
Oh no, I didn't.
He said that when he sent this on to Drake, he put his lines in the song, and then when he got it back, he added another verse. Whatever. From what I remember hearing, he's like he had to because Drake was just like you went Thanos on that shit. Like you went crazy.
You know, Drake has that one line. He's like, I gotta ask Drizzy for advice." Or something.
Yeah. I remember.
Drake clearly did not give him any advice. He clearly forgot to ask, or Drake just got too drunk and started gambling his money.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Drake and his gambling problem. Like, what's going on with that? My man's like always on the internet just showing his fucking gambling slips of like how much money he dropped on this.
He definitely took the under in the sales for Jack Harlow's album. He fucking sabotaged them. Fucking Drake gambling. I'm a Jack Harlow fan. He's got one more album. He's got to prove in the next album. And this is the other thing too. I don't know what he's going to talk about. We didn't even talk about his content, bro. His content, or just in general, right? He wants to do introspective rap and all this, but what was like a standout bar that you're like, damn, like damn, like he's going through that?
No, that's not that. Nowhere near. That's what I was getting from this album. From this album, I'm still hearing lines like, "Oh, the girls want me. They didn't want me when they didn't know me."
Yeah,
I'm getting that vibe, and I'm like, that's like, okay, I get it. Like you're popping now, I get it.
Yeah.
But that's all. Honestly, that's all I hear from this album. Maybe I gotta do another listen, but that's like the majority of what I'm getting from this album.
He's very. Bro, the reason it's very bland. It's very bland, just like the album. Just like the album comes from. I don't understand, bro. He's gone on Shaq's. Nah, but for real though. Jack Harlow actually has bars. I wouldn't be surprised if his team changed. I don't know what happened. He went commercial on this. He actually says it that he went commercial on this, on the Timberlake song actually. He actually says something like rag to riches. I don't know. He actually mentions that like I'm not trying to really rap no more. If I stayed in a pocket, we wouldn't be as rich as I could get us. If I stayed in some sort of pocket. So he actually does mention it, which I kind of respect, but he needs to speak on it more. Like in an interview, he needs to speak on like, you could always flip anything and put the narrative in your favor. So he needs to speak on it for real.
All right. Out of 10. Yeah, your shit is gonna be crazy, dog. Pause. Your shit is gonna be like
How many?
a 3, dog. What are you gonna say?
So my opinion, like my opinion on the album rating.
Yeah, like out of 10.
Because I could be objective, but if you're asking my opinion, the shit is like it has a good amount of songs on there. I only took like 3 songs. I'll probably go back and take one more off of it or some shit like that. That's like a 4. So in my opinion,
your opinion's a 4.
A 4.
I know exactly what you mean by your opinion and objectively.
And then if I'm being objective, being like, if it's musically good, it doesn't sound bad. Right. It's mixed well. It's fucking polished. Like it's great. Like if I'm saying that, then it's like a 7. Like if you're comparing it to commercial albums, commercial rap albums.
So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of there with you. Objectively, I'm like around 7, 7.5. But then if we're getting into like the real shits about like rap and like what he's talking about, the evolution of a rapper. Yeah, man, I'll give it like a 5, bro. 4 or 5, dog. Yeah. I enjoy the music. The beats, like I said from the beginning of the pod, are fire.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, you're right. Like it has a very commercial feel to it. It has a very like you said, that the label dropped a lot of money. Like, we're gonna make this album sound as much as we're putting into
Let's just go get these features. Like, do you think Jack Harlow's friends with Justin Timberlake, bro? Like, Justin Timberlake probably sent him the fucking verse from his fucking balcony mansion where he's hiding out in the woods. Like,
you got Jessica Biel though. She's up.
Oh, he's probably with Jessica, bro. He probably sent it from the bed like this. Oh, I hit my head. He probably sent it. You see that Jack Harlow hit me in the back of my head. He probably sent it like this. He probably did the verse like this, bro. Are you serious? Laid up with Beal. Laid up with 7th Heaven, bro. Are you serious?
7th Heaven. When I get... Alright. The calls and dance
bro.
in 7th Heaven? I'm crying. I'm crying.
The calls and dance is totally...
That's GOAT. That's GOAT. That's stamped GOAT for real.
But yeah, people would have definitely respected the album more if he just had... Let's just say he had a Drake feature, because you got to give a little publicity. So I understand that. Mm-hmm. So have a Drake feature.
And that's it?
One other, like maybe an R&B feature, so you have a singer doing a chorus, somebody killing shit for the girl record, and then like just have no features. You knew, just have people judge you from your work, because people barely know his previous work. People don't know about the Sci-Hi shit and the other shit.
Literally, you saw my reaction when you told me that.
This is his introduction to the world. So if it was just him, I think people would have took it a little lighter on him. Oh shit, he barely got features. He did it. Drake washed him, but that's content. You want to get washed sometimes because it keeps your name in the. As long as your name's in the loop. For nothing too crazy, some Trey Songz shit, nothing too crazy.
Facts.
Then you good. You just want to keep your name in discussion. So yeah, get washed, whatever. You got the Drake feature. Do that shit by yourself.
Especially in like today's climate, when everything's about like social media and all that shit.
Hell yeah,
you want to be in the loop. Nah, man, you got a good point, because this album, a lot more people know about him now rather than his first studio album. So I think he has a lot more eyes on him rather than the first album. So
exactly,
like, people were expecting something and he didn't really hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
So I'm with you, man.
And I don't like manipulation. I don't like the obvious shit. Meaning, like if you really engulfed in the music shit, like don't give me your first album's rap. Oh, so you're getting the rap fans. Oh, that's cool. And now the second one, all right, let's just switch it up on them like this. They'll like you anyway. Let's switch it up and go commercial.
From what I remember, the first album was a little R&B on it.
Am I tripping? Maybe I'm thinking of maybe even before his first album. I might be tripping.
The first album, it was like a mixture. Yeah, he had a hip hop and he was spinning a little more than this album.
Okay.
Like I told you, he had that Bryson joint, bro. When I heard that song, that shit was on repeat for like a good 2 weeks.
I might be tripping. Yeah, it might be before the first album.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The reason why I was on repeat because Bryson the GOAT, which doesn't really help Jack Harlow's case, but I'm just saying though, he did his thing on that song.
Yeah. All
right, man. I mean, anything else? You good?
Nah, man. His next album better have less features. And he just need to I don't understand. He just needs to polish his skills and get better. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, hop on some features and like, maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe go crazy on some features. Keep his name in the mix because people talking shit right now. So
have you been like seeing shit on the internet or like? Or
oh yeah, for
hearing shit?
sure.
Really?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, people not fucking with this album at all. People are not. The internet is not fucking with this album because
damn, boy.
and that's why he was projected for $150. You know what I'm saying? And did $120.
Chalk it up to the game. No, it's funny how you just said like he needs to go on like a feature run, a la J. Cole. So he needs to just go on a feature run and just start spitting. Just spit, pause, and then fucking on his new album, then people are gonna be like, okay, this is what we've been hearing, this is what we expect, and actually deliver that on the album. Like a true R&B, a true rap.
It's the summer.
His ass off.
It's the summer. He needs, but this is the thing too. You're not gonna. I mean, this is why it needs to be a feature. It can't be one of his own songs because you don't want to overshadow your album, whatever your singles are that you're trying to be like for the summertime. So it has to be like a feature. Like he needs to, whoever's about to have a hot ass summer song, he needs to be on that feature, and he actually needs to have bars. Like he needs to have bars so that people are like, oh shit, he can rap, and forget about the album. And just people get people outside, bro. COVID's over.
That's a fact, even though it's not. But yeah, I feel you. Yeah,
I don't know that is true.
Yeah, people are outside. I wanted to keep this short and sweet and simple. We're gonna cut it off there. Jack Harlow, come home. The kids miss you.
No, they don't miss them.
Damn.
They're like, yo, stay out there, keep practicing. Come back when you get better. We don't miss you, bro. Stay. You know what I'm saying? They want the best for him.
Facts. So as you can tell, some of us are disappointed. Some of us are like, whatever. But I mean, I'll listen to some songs, not for very long, but I'll listen to some songs.
That's crazy.
Damn. Yo, Jack, man, I mean, you got another album, bro. On the next album, just come with it, dog. Come with it.
You know what I mean? Don't, you know.
Oh, God. Okay, anyway. You're obviously over this. All right. So, my guy Neil, before we sign off, I give the light to my guests if they have any socials that they want to just plug real quick.
Yes.
So go ahead, my guy. I told you.
Not another meme _ Not another meme _ on Instagram and Twitter. I don't got nothing on there yet. But we're going to get some shit on there. We're going to get some funny ass memes on there if you want to laugh, take away from all the serious shit. We're going to have some funny ass shit on there. Maybe a pod in the future. But that's way.
Wait. If you get a pod, I'm the first guest, right?
Bro.
You hesitated,
I need a co-host.
Oh.
I'm going deeper with it.
You thought I was violating. I'm going deeper with it. Pause.
I'm going pause.
I said pause. But yeah. So, you know, at not another meme _.
All right,
just a little sign, shit.
And very last thing before we sign off, I want to thank you again for coming to this DIY studio and sharing your energy, sharing your time with me. Scheduling, I know, is not easy, but yeah, man, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yo, thanks for having me. This shit is fire, man.
No doubt, bro. No doubt.
It's all about doing it, and you doing it.
Absolutely, man. And yeah, for the Time Flies fans, viewers, listeners, you're gonna be seeing a lot more Neil. But also, I'm going to put all the links down below for all the socials, for Instagram, Twitter, the website. I got a little bit of merch up there. Again, if you want to support the boy, I would really appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. It doesn't really take a long time.
Yo, hit the thumbs up, man.
Yeah, also hit that subscribe button. Doesn't really take a long time. Hopefully you like what you saw. As well as on Apple and Spotify podcasts, rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. That'll be a big help. Okay, so for next time, for Neil and I, we're gonna sign off. And thank you for checking out this episode. And we out. Peace.
Deuce.